son don't need a gun to get respect upon it.
Okay, what is up, everyone? Welcome back to Pokemon FireRed part number 29, and we did it. We caught ourselves as Zapdos, so that's what that means. That means we are getting ready to head on to Victory Road. So, there's literally nothing else for us to do. Well, at least not that I can think of. So, yeah, that's crazy. You're getting ready to head on to Victory Road. Hopefully it won't take me too long to get through the place. Yeah. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And once we go through Victory Road, we'll probably be at the Elite Four, and we will be ready to finish our first playthrough of the game. So I'm trying to think if I have everything I need. I still have Oddish in my party. This is true right here. Let's check this out real quick. I don't remember what this place is. Oh. Yeah, this guy will teach you Dream Eater. If you want it. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyway, I don't think I need Cut. So, I'm gonna go ahead and deposit Oddish. And we'll go grab, pretty sure just go grab Vaporeon or whatever I took out. I forgot what it was. What did I take already? Oh, Hitmonchan. We'll go grab Hitmonchan, and we will put you back in your place, and we will get ready to head on to Victory Road. Alright. So, I'm trying to think. So while we're heading there, yeah, this playthrough, first of all, I can't thank anyone enough for stuck with me and watching the entire thing. So, you know, if you've watched this far, thank you. Hopefully you'll watch the rest. But, I should probably put Charms there, but it's right now. Also, god dang it, encounter rates. But, yeah. Hopefully you'll watch the rest, and hopefully, my quality of video has gotten better. Because I remember when I started this video, Oh, hi Gary. So you're going to the Pokemon. You collected all the badges too. That's cool. And I'll whip you. Ty is a warm-up for the Pokemon League. Come on. Oh, we have a rival fight with Gary. I forgot about this. So, yeah. Just thank you all, and let's get into this fight. Alright, he's gonna look at Pidgeot. Level 47, so, you know, have some artillery on you going into this battle, because this team seems to be pretty strong. Luckily, my team's pretty good, too. So, we're just gonna T-Bolt this Pidgeot. That should kill it. No. And this wing attack's gonna hurt because Mr. Monster's going to his butt. But, you know, we'll take it out with another one, so that's pretty good. So this first weapon model will go down. And then he goes. That's not Bird Jesus. Let's see. He's going into Blastoise. And I don't really have a great matchup. I don't really have a great matchup with this Blastoise. And it's, oh my god, it's level 53. Jesus Christ. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna kind of do what we did to that. Barely did half. Not even half. What? I'm just gonna keep T-bolting because I mean there's really no point in healing like I can. Hopefully this will kill him. Kill it! No, he lived. He's gonna bite me again. Don't kill me. Dang it. I died. What do you think? Let's go in the. You see, the thing is, he's probably gonna heal, which is the annoying part. So I'm just gonna go into Snorlax. Because if he heals right here, we're gonna want to get a body slam. Trying to go for repair. No, he's just gonna. He still has water gun. Are you kidding me? Get out! What are you doing? Hitting me with that baby? That's baby food. Anyway. Alright. And next we got the Rhyhorn. Rhyhorn is gonna go down in one hit to this Surf. I guarantee it. The Sturdy. Well, actually, Sturdy doesn't exist. Shit like this is shit. Sturdy exists, but he ain't got it. So get out. So we'll take out that Rhyhorn easy. That ain't even a problem. Rhyhorn ain't no problem. 13k and we get Execute. Oh, I got something for you. His name's Charizard. Well, actually his name's Gex, but you know, don't. Even though he's not even a Gecko anymore. Seriously, why did I name this thing Gex? I don't even remember. It was just like, well, you know, this something. Yeah, what? I don't even remember. Actually, also, oh wow, that's actually an execute. I thought it was an executor. And he has a Growlithe. Why are most of your Pokemon not evolved? You started, Gary. Gary's a disappointment. He started so strong. He had a he had a Blastoise and a Pidgeot, and they were looking nice and powerful. And now he comes out with this level 45 Growlithe. Like, come on, man. Raise the bar, Gary. Raise the bar. And next he has a. Oh wait, I spoke too soon. No, I'm going to this. What is this? Strength? You got some power on this team. You want a young Snorlax eat all these special hits like it's nothing. And as an Alakazam, so I'm gonna have to take you out. Oh god, he's trying to call mine. Oh no. We ain't going back to Gym 1, trying to get these busted special attack moves. Get out. This might actually kill. Yeah. But Alakazam's defense is paper thin, so yeah, 1872, and that's it. We took out Gary. I was just careless, you know. Oh, where are you now? That was me up. I'm ready for Pokemon League. Ty, you need more practice, but hey, you know that. I'm out of here. Smell you later. Wait! And he disappears into the ether, never to be seen again. Or will he? Yes. Anyway. You step into these Pokemon League doors, and here we is. Oh, that's the Boulder Badge. Go right ahead. And on to Route 23. You can pass here only if you have the Cascade Badge. That's the Cascade Badge. Please go right ahead. And next we have... You can pass here, have the Thunder Badge. Oh, that's the Thunder Badge. Go right ahead. Next up, we have whatever badge we got from Rainbow Badge. Yeah, that's right, Erica. Poor Erica. And we can go right on ahead, and now we gotta cross the vast sea. Let's do it. You can pass when you have the Soul Badge. Oh, that's the Soul Badge. Go right ahead, my guy. And we come to the... and we have... You can pass here if you have the Mars Badge. Oh, that's the Mars Badge. Go right ahead. And next up, we have... back on land. Got a little garden right here. Oh, wow. What a way to ruin the moment with a random Mankey. Listen, if you're at this point in the game of this Mankey... Oh, yeah, that's right. My team's kind of dead, isn't it? Oh, that's not good. That's got a Volcano Badge. That is it. Ugh, well, that's kind of unfortunate. My team's already have it dead, but I've already started, so we're just gonna kind of go through. I might go back. I might go fly back and heal if I need to. That's the Earth Badge. That is it. That indeed we do have. And wait for you to sign Victory Road Gate, Pokemon League. And if we step in here, Victory Road. So, I'll be back in a second. Oh, sorry about that cut. Someone came into the room. Plus, I went back and we have some changes to the team. So first off, I went back to the move deleter and I taught Snorlax Shadow Ball. I got rid of Strength, so he's not gonna be my Strength user. I'm gonna be using Lapras just because it can get Strength and Surf. So Lapras will be carrying us as far as things are concerned, and Vaporeon's, considering how useful it'll be in the Elite Four, it probably won't matter that much that it might be behind a level or two. Plus, I think I have a rare candy or two in my bag, so it'll be fine anyway. So first thing I'm gonna do is definitely put on a Repel, because you know the wild Pokemon in here really aren't that strong. Plus, the things in here are like what you would expect in every other area of the game. When you go into a rock, when you go into a cave, golems, graveler, well, not golems, but gravelers and geodudes and Rhyhorns, Rhydons, Zubats. Pretty sure they all exist in this area, so I guess we ain't going that way. And this is the theme of this game, version of Victory Road, and why it's literally one of my least favorite versions. This thing is basically all strength puzzles. You have to do about 1,000,000 strength puzzles in here, and that makes this Victory Road last a very long time. And I mean, I don't necessarily hate the design, but this version of Victory Road will definitely just this version will drain your repels really quickly. Not maxes so much, but if you're just using supers, you might have a little bit of trouble. Also, the trainers in here are pretty strong, so you need to be prepared. Have need to have a sufficient amount of healing items on you, and you know, be ready. Perhaps even this is the point in the game where I'd say you may have to use a PP. Oh my god, yeah. And here's the other thing about this that makes this area really freaking obnoxious. Basically every trainer in here has potions just like you. And it's not so much that it makes them harder, but it just makes them more tedious, because, like, yeah, they'll have 3 Pokemon, and you have to spend that extra turn killing a Pokemon again just because they feel the need to heal. Also, this is gonna get annoying real quick, not having a Vaporeon around the surface, just such a useful move. But, I should be able to manage with 5. I should have more than enough PP at this point in the game. So, I'll be fine. And I expect the tunnel will take basically all of this video, and then probably most of next, if not all of next video, will be spent in this dungeon. Yeah, also a lot of the trainers in here have a lot of Pokemon, which just adds to the length of this dungeon. Like, I get it, they wanted to make this area hard, but at the same time, it can be a little tedious. Also, I don't know what she just sent out, so we'll see. Rapidash. Oh, alright. Quick kill that. Like, look. I've already burnt through, almost half of my Earthquake TP. Half my Earthquake TP. And, you know, we're only on the first trainer, so, like I said, be prepared to have a lot of, medical items on you, because you'll need it to get through this place. Like, this place is really brutal. And you'll probably have to often redo rooms just because the strength puzzles, they get pretty complex later on. So, yeah. All I said, just be prepared. I shopped before this, so I'm fine. So we're gonna go grab these 2 items over here. Yeah, that sucks. You can only grab 1. And we got Dragon Claw. Dragon Claw is not a bad move. Since Dragon is special in this generation, it's basically an 80 power Dragon move that hits off the special stat. And it's not bad. Pokemon like Salamence can make really good use of it, just because Salamence had base like 80 special attack, so it can use Dragon Claw easily because it didn't have that bad of special attack. The thing is, most dragons prefer physical moves, including Salamence, so moves like Dragon Claw and Outrage didn't really become that useful until Generation 4, when the physical special split happened and allowed those moves to become, you know, hit off the appropriate stat. So yeah. Also, another interesting thing about just dragons in general, they weren't Dragon type. I know you see a lot of dragon spam today, but that really didn't start until Generation 4. Because through the first 3 generations, dragon types really weren't that popular. Like, they were around. Like, obviously you had the Dragonite family in Generation, I think it was actually this generation, Gen 3, they introduced Bagon and the Salamence line. And, you know, obviously in Generation 3 we got the Lotties. So Dragon, the good dragons started to exist in Gen 3, but they weren't actually good in Generation 3. Because, you know, as I said before, most of the dragons being forced to hit their stab off special, which they didn't prefer. And yeah, it's honestly surprising it took Game Freak / Nintendo, whatever you want to call them, so long to figure out that, yeah, having your physical special split off types is just not that good of an idea. But, you know, hey, we're past it now. Of course, in this game, obviously, the physical special split is still by type, so like that rock slide right there is physical because it's a rock type, not because it's rock slide. So, yeah. I mean, I just find dragons in the early gens interesting because they're not that good. It's amazing how, I guess to me, I always found it amazing how just giving them the ability to hit moves off the stats they wanted to just made them so much better. Like Dragon Knight really wasn't that good in Generation 1 through 3. It had some niche uses in competitive, but as far as like being a super top tier viable Pokemon like it was in Generation 4 and 5, it wasn't. That's not what Dragon Knight was. He was a decent Pokemon because he had great stats, but he didn't have any moves to take advantage. At least not any stab moves. He had plenty of other moves, just not the moves he needed. So, and I think that's one of the reasons why a lot of people consider Generation 4 such a good generation, because it honestly, as far as just changing the game and the way Pokemon were played, it was probably the biggest generation since Gen 2. Generation 3 is often seen as sort of a dark horse, just because it introduced the new batch of Pokemon, 3 new games, 5 new games to play. Well, 2 remakes, but these remakes still feel pretty different from the original Red and Blue. It's a massive difference. But yeah, introducing 5 new games and new batch of Pokemon, including some of my favorites, including things like Trico, Sceptile, Grovyle. I love that line. But yeah, Uso. Oh, we got Darude. Not bad. But yeah, just introducing so many new Pokemon. Generation 3 is, in my opinion, I see value in this gen, but I can see how a lot of people can sit there and be like, oh, Gen 4 is the greatest thing ever. Like, I understand the love of Generation 4, but at the same time, it's like, it's a bit also, I love how we're ranting about how freaking long this dungeon is. Like, honestly, it's kind of ridiculous. Like Rock Tunnel, I mean, Victory Road and Rock Tunnel are honestly the hardest areas of the game. But not even the Elite Four is really that bad compared to Rock Tunnel. It's just like Rock Tunnel and Victory Road. But these areas, they just start to take a mental toll on you. The latter halves of them, it's just like by the time you get out, you feel so refreshed and new. But like, yeah. He got a gold duck. Got himself a gold T-Bolted. But yeah, like I said, it's not really so much that I hate Generation 4, because I actually really like Gen 4 a lot. Like, I went back and replayed Platinum, and Platinum, just to let you know, Pokemon Platinum is a fantastic game, and anyone who underrates that game is stupid. Like, Pokemon Platinum is freaking amazing. But even with that being said, it's not my favorite game in the series. Obviously that title goes to Black and White. But it's not for the obvious reasons that, I just don't like Gen 4, so I was automatically, I like I didn't really care for all the Gen 4 support, and I didn't care about the bad Pokemon that was Gen 5. I like Gen 5 just because I felt it was such a different sort of Pokemon game, as far as, the visuals and just the scale of the game and how everything felt. The game felt bigger, at least to me, as opposed to the previous generations. That's not to say that the previous didn't feel grand in their own ways. Like, heck, even Red and Blue, in its own ways, has still that sort of feeling of grandeur. And it's part of the reason why I like Pokemon so much to begin with. But, like, I don't know, there was something about Black and White that I liked so much. Maybe it was just the radical, well, I won't say radical shift in the series, but just the sort of different style and tones of the game that made me personally like them a little more than all the other games. And obviously that's not taking away anything from any of the other games, because pretty much all the main series Pokemon games are fantastic titles. Like, you can pick any one of them, and I wouldn't say that's a bad purchase. Like, you don't buy Pokemon and just be like, oh, I feel like I wasted $40. No. Like, I mean, well, then there's also the thing. I mean, I guess you could feel that way, but it's just like, for most people who play Pokemon, like, most people who play Pokemon nowadays aren't Pokemon fans, so they're gonna explore the after-game, post-game content, and they're obviously gonna go out of the way to maybe EV train a thing or two and breed, and just do all the sort of post-game competitive stuff. That's most people who play Pokemon nowadays. But I know there are some people who may feel like, yeah, you beat the game one time, and then what? You go through the game again with different Pokemon. I mean, sure, they look different, but at the end of the day, they're just different stats. Like, really, you can pretty much bring Pokemon down to just that. They're different stats and different moves. Like, they share moves with one another, but you know, the way they acquire those moves and the way they learn those moves are slightly different. But, you know, someone may look at Pokemon and get the argument that, you know, honestly, it's just like, oh, I'm gonna play through the game again, I'm gonna pick a different starter this time, or whatever that. That's sort of, I've heard that argument being brought up for why Pokemon may not have the greatest replay value, but that also signifies the replay value of the games itself. You can go through the main story with VaniTy. You know, you can conquer the gym with VaniTy's heck. If you wanted to, you can go through the game with just a Rattata. You can go through the game with just a Geodude. You can go through the game with just a Snorlax. I mean, you can really, like, get a level 1 Snorlax and just play through the game with just Snorlax. Like, and it's sort of the beauty that people find in Pokemon, but also sort of the downside. Like, once you really strip Pokemon down to what it is, different stats and different move pools, the game, it starts to feel a little less special. But, you know, that's just how I look at a reason why people may not find Pokemon to be as appealing or as enjoyable as someone like me finds it. And, you know, to say those arguments aren't valid would be ignorant on my part, because clearly they are. Because, you know, like, they're true arguments. But it's more of the fact that, you know, I guess it's sort of a so what opinion. It's like, yeah, you're right, but it's still fun though. So, alright, it's gonna be the last battle we do for this video. Also, I need to take Mr. Mime out of the lead. He's getting over leveled as balls. I've just been talking and rambling about, you know, sort of my thoughts on Pokemon in general, and I just started to forget that Mr. Mime is just over here just getting off my dude. Ooh, we got the nice game matchup. But, yeah. So, I'm trying to think of some place. I guess I can talk about Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I mean, in my opinion, well, actually, I don't really have a lot to say about Ultra Sun because they haven't come out yet. But one thing I do have to talk about is the new Ultra Beast. I'm sort of split whether I like them or not. Okay, so I don't even remember their name outside. I don't even remember their names outside of the fact that they start with B, so I'll just go by like the descriptions of them. Okay, so like the Great Wall, the UB Donald Trump Pokemon, as I like to call him, like, it's sort of interesting, but at the same time, I'm just like, hey, you're kind of weird looking. And then, you know, there's the Pokemon that everyone said looked like a Dippin' Dots ice cream cone, and I was just like, yeah, this design is a little weird. And then I saw the one they revealed later, and I was like, that one's actually kind of cool. I forget what his name was, but the one they were revealed, like, after the first batch, that one was pretty cool to me. So yeah, overall, I think I like the forms. Some of them are, you know, obviously there's better ones than others, but you know, all of them, all of them look nice. However, I feel like Game Freak, and I think a lot of people share the sentiment with me when they say Game Freak Pokemon are not start looking like Pokemon anymore. So I mean, really, I can say that, but you know, I know a lot of people are starting to say Pokemon really don't like Pokemon anymore. And to an extent, I kinda agree because, like, you know, if you look at the new Ultra Beast, you're just like, this wouldn't exist in Generation One. You know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't a thing that you would find. Also, I miss Fly. Are you kidding me? But it's not a thing like this. Isn't something you would find in Generation One. However, in Generation Seven, I don't know. They actually fit in, which is the weird thing. It's like Pokemon has just had this. Are you kidding me? Freaking God. I hate you. God. Damn, oh my God. You're annoying. Just die already. Just stop using take. Oh my God. I'm making it like off screen, like play between videos of my healing this spam healing. I'm still my team's at 100%. Also, yeah, this Arcanine can suffer all I can. But yeah, overall, I like the new I like the new Ultra Beast. I'm a bigger fan of some than others, but yeah, none of them really fit me. You know, like none of them make me just absolutely angry like Game Freak. What do you do? But okay, so yeah, um, as always, you know, it's been your boy Vanity, and I just gotta say.